Grandma, Grandma, I am here, Kanchu. Dinesh was perplexed when he saw his grandmother packing so many bags. Where are you going, Grandma? Your uncle's house. Are you going for a long time there? Pavita didn't reply but continued packing her things. At the moment, his mother Janagiri arrived looking very stressed. Go to your room and check whether you have completed your homework. Don't disturb Grandma. Dinesh went to his room. He was scared of his mother when she was in a serious mood. After an hour, she called a taxi and loaded it with her luggage. Where are you, Kanchu? Come here, I am leaving. No sooner had he approached than she kissed and squeezed him tightly, put some money in his hand and got onto the taxi. Grandma, when will you come back? His question remained unanswered. Dinesh shouted as she vanished into the crowded city in the taxi. Daddy, stop her or let me go with her. Why hasn't she taken me? When will she come back? She has gone to your uncle's house. How could she take you with her? You should be anxious about your study and exam. I don't know when she will come back. Grandma loved him very much. He used to sleep in her lap, playing her grey hair and caressing her wrinkled face. She used to tell wonderful stories at his bedtime. She was a good storyteller. How could he forget her? In her absence, when his school had holidays, Dinesh mostly spent the day with Vinita, a middle-aged woman who worked as a housekeeper for more than 20 years for his family. Her slim body with straight long hair, dimple on right cheek, pointed nose and big black eyes, oval face with white skin and sweet polite nature made her fascinating and loving too. Everyone in the family called her Nanny. She used to take good care of him. That afternoon, after school, Binta was giving Dinesh his food. They were alone in the house. Nanny, why has Grandma gone to her younger son's house? Why did she take so many bags? Will she come back? I really can't say, Kanchu. I only know that she won't be coming back in the near future. But why, Nanny? Doesn't she love me? Of course, she does. Then why did she leave me and go? I can't answer this question. No, you have to answer it. If not, I won't have any food. Okay, I will tell you, but you have to promise that you won't tell your parents. If they know, they will berate me. Promise, Nanny, I won't tell anyone. Our family was a happy family. There was only laughter in the family. Everyone envied our family, but it did not last long. When your grandfather passed away 5 years ago, your grandmother started feeling that your parents paid no heed to her. Last night, while you were sleeping, there were arguments. Due to their busy schedule, they didn't have time to share each other's problem. Last night, when your daddy arrived late night, why are you late nowadays? You neither pay attention to me nor to Kanchu. I don't want to see you late again. Don't bother me. I have to handle so many things. Do you think I am nuisance? I don't like to live with you any longer. I will go to my younger son's house tomorrow. Didn't my mom say anything? Your mom was furious too. If you leave us now, never try to come back. What did Grandma say? Sure, I will never come back. I'll never forgive my daddy and mom for this. Kanchu, you shouldn't say so. It's unfair. Remember what you promised before. Keep to your word. It's not only your parents' fault, it's her too. The fault is on both sides. 6 months passed. Grandma would sometimes ring up and talk to him. As soon as he said, "When are you coming, Grandma?" she would quickly change the subject and start talking about something else. Last Monday, 15 days before his final examination of grade 3, his parents called him to their room. "Dinesh, you have already scored distinction, but this time I want you to get the first rank. According to your class teacher, you can if you put a little bit more effort. If you top the list, I will give you a prize, something which you desperately want." "Okay, Daddy and Mom." Dinesh put his full effort into his study. He took his exam. The result came out after 30 days. His parents didn't have any words to express their happiness when they found he was second in his class. While they were returning home after collecting the results, they bought a tablet and put it in Dinesh's room. As soon as he came home, after playing with his friends, "Congratulations, Kanchu, you have been second. We have a surprise for you. Let's go in." "But Daddy, I didn't come first in the class." "It doesn't matter, Kanchu. You did a lot. Next time, we are sure you can top the list." "Thank you, Daddy and Mom." "Let's go in. Here's your surprise gift." Junakiri, who was ready to capture his happiness in her camera, stopped when she noticed Dinesh staring at the tablet with a strange expression on his face. "What's wrong with my Kanchu? Don't you like it?" I thought it was Grandma in the room," and walked out of the room. A week later, Junakiri took a half-day leave from her office and came home, and Jairam went to bring his mom back. "Sorry, Ma, we made a big mistake. Let's go home. Your Kanchu is waiting for you. He always grumbles. When is my grandma coming?" As Jairam talked about Kanchu, she forgot the past and came home at once. When Dinesh came back from school, he opened the door as usual. He could not believe his eyes when he saw his grandmother standing and spreading her arms. "Grandma!" Nanny, Jairam and Junaki were watching the scene, and their eyes were filled with tears of happiness. Later in the evening, while they were all sitting and having their supper, "Kanchu, when we adults sometimes behave like children, God uses little ones like you to teach us a lesson. Does it mean you will never leave me again, Grandma?" "Indeed, Kanchu, I will never leave you again." "Without you, how can we be united?"